Be sure to check out upcoming what is probably one of the biggest hands-on workshops ever in Memphis. Here's the treehouse you'll be seeing shortly. Now in this treehouse tour, just to nip a problem in the bud or questions in the bud, this is the stuff, Tuftex, Tuftex, that I use all the time, and that is roofing the treehouse you're about to see. Also, we're raising funds to hopefully visit in April bluemoonrising.org, an ecotourism facility in Deep Creek Lake, Maryland. All right, here we are with the sweeping vista of the barn, and with us,
hey,
Janice Sorensen,
hi,
purveyor, proprietor, innkeeper of the treehouse here near Shelburne Falls in Massachusetts. And thank you for having us out.
Mother of the goats and the chickens and Peanut.
Yeah, you quite a cool spread here. There's goats, chickens, couple dogs, all so friendly.
Little messy back there, but.
And this goon here, I don't know what he's doing. That's my brother Dustin, just in case. So I'm very anxious to check this place out.
So this is the treehouse approach, which what I love is all seasons of the year this looks completely different. In the spring, this is gorgeous. In the fall, it's beautiful. The mountainside is just
yeah, the foliage,
golds and browns. I mean, just typical foliage color, but to see this ribbon of it is amazing, and the sun sets over here and it just is gorgeous.
I can imagine the fall being pretty momentous. You have like a 180 view of the mountains there, or the hills too, which is great.
Yeah, it's really nice little bowl.
All right, let me get a shot outside first before I rush and go inside, because this is cool, the log slab siding. I like that.
And Marcus Fisher, our friend and neighbor, is the guy who worked with my husband on it. And
okay.
It was really between Marcus and I that a lot of the decisions were made. It was Marcus's idea to do this slab siding, which I just love.
Well, it's economical and it looks funky.
Yeah, perfect.
And I kind of gather that you're into the funky stuff. Your house is almost deserving of its own video. There's so many cool colors and like unique pieces in there. So
you only saw the kitchen.
Yeah. First of all, okay, it's chained to the tree and hanging.
So my son and I started this as a homeschool project and did a lot of research. And what I found was that if you were setting a tree house between more than one tree, the trees sway at different rates.
Yeah, yep.
And that is why we chose to hang it with the chains.
To allow for movement.
And I did, double what was recommended. I did the math, found the weight, and what the chains could bear. And so I have double that. But then we still, Marcus put these on. He
Insurance.
had this custom made. Yeah, so
my hands are
not going anywhere.
But by the way, it's very cold out. You can see Janice is wearing her winter gear.
And I'm still cold.
And that's why the camera might be shaking here and there. So let's actually move into the tree. But the underside of this is great. And just the lattice work of girder work.
It started off as a triangle.
Yeah, I can see the original framing. Yeah.
And that's what my son and I did. And then my husband and I said, hey, let's put a tent on there and we can sleep there during the summer. But one pole was always off. So we brought Marcus Fisher in and he created this other triangle to make it square.
Just want to get a close up of the hardware here real quick for all the treehouse nerds out there.
And then this I love, this ladder is really cool. The way it's suspended. Now,
was it used? I can see the treads were a different width, or where they were notched originally.
Oh, this right here.
Yeah.
Well, when they were a different distance apart,
yeah.
It was more like a ladder, and so when you came down, you kept hitting your toe.
Yep.
And Marcus was kind enough to indulge me when I asked him to please make them a longer distance apart.
Okay.
Which was a tall order, but he was very.
Yeah, he probably wasn't thrilled, but he did it.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get a little.
Yeah.
Shut up here. I'm kind of in the back and some briars, so I can't move too far back. All right, let's get inside where there's no wind. I love the floors here, and these are just painted plywood.
Yep.
That's a great idea.
This is kind of a signature thing of mine.
I'm
a fine artist as well, and this is something I do. In fine art too, and I have shows that incorporate this a little bit. I won't go into that, but
Dust, come on up. I love, you got the like the Tough Decks roofing stuff here, the polycarbonate roofing,
Yeah.
which brings in all that natural light. So this place just is very open and airy as a result.
Yeah.
This is great. And sorry, I'm just getting carried away here looking at ideas and cool things you've done. I love, again, you took some of the slab siding and framed out the bed edges with it.
Well, that I'm very proud of because I built the bed, and there was a lot of the finish work that I did. The floor, I built the bed, I put the ceiling fan in.
This is cool.
Just a bunch of the final.
No, it's got that, definitely that funky, personal, fun, unique touch, which I like.
I was building the bed, and all of a sudden I realized, oh, it'd be great to have a branch like this. I ran out, there was this branch like holding the door of the goat barn. I just grabbed it, ran up here, and it was perfect. I did nothing to it, and it was
Oh, it's great. It's got that character to it.
Yeah.
So again, well, not again, but because we just got up here, but here's the view of the barn, the field, the hills. Are those hills, mountains? What is that? Part of any micro range, anything like that?
Boy, this is where I should have my phone.
Well, we are in the Berkshires.
Well, this is Heath, the town of Heath up this way.
Okay.
At Charlotte, all on the other side there. The Deerfield River is right on the other side of that barn.
And the Deerfield Brewery.
Oh,
No.
no.
Oh, I've been there.
Deerfield Brewery?
No, there's some beer company up here. Berkshire Brewing Company.
Berkshire
That's
Brewing
it.
Company,
That's
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So, yeah, I'm sorry. Tell us a little bit more about this. What was the overall process? How long did it take to build? It was probably in stages, I
It
imagine,
was in
right?
stages. Probably took about a year and a half. Well, from when we started the platform, probably like 5 years, but we waited a while.
I'm gonna duck.
But once the platform was fully made, about a year and a half, just
The hatch is down, right?
yeah.
Sorry.
That's the first thing I do when I come up here. That's just like,
I'm walking backwards, and I noticed before the hatch was open, like that would make for an interesting YouTube video that might go viral.
God.
Man falls through treehouse ladderway
Terrible.
to his death.
Terrible. Except the thing is that it would go on America's Funniest Home Videos, which is what I hate about those things. They're all so slapstick, and I just think like, but what happened the minute after the video stops? When the guy's,
That person probably died.
yeah, or he's,
What I like about this treehouse, it's so simple, open, and I keep using the word airy, but it is. I mean, a lot of treehouses, I've stayed in a bunch of them, been in a bunch, and many of them incredible. I got other videos on them too. RelaxShacks.com, but shameless plug. But this one it's very
Well,
spacious.
there's 9 windows, which I got from Free Cycle and Craigslist.
Yeah, you can't beat them.
For cheap, like barely anything. And yeah, I think as you were pointing out, the plastic roofing. It was the day that my friend Marcus had ordered the roofing,
Yeah.
and I went for a run, and I saw our town building, which is made completely of this stuff. This whole big airplane hangar size building, and I just called him immediately. I said, "Stop the order!" And then we got 2 panels, which it's what makes the treehouse.
Yeah, it's Tough Tex, it's called, yeah.
It's
I use
awesome.
this stuff all the time, it's awesome. Yeah, you get more windows over here. I haven't really showed this side of the treehouse yet. I'm trying to get it all in here, but it's tough. And yeah, that view is incredible.
And then I have a little themes of trees and birds. Surprise, surprise.
And, oh, sorry.
So just these little porcelain birds, which I love, and this is just a quick little drawing my daughter Della did that I just love. Just try to keep it sort of simple, but with a little bit of meditation points.
I like this
when
simple,
somebody's
like
up
this
here.
could be, there's a friend of mine, Ella Jenkins, she lives in California in a tiny house, and she just took this very nice branch, hung it on a wall, and used it as a jewelry rack for necklaces.
Yeah.
So in and of itself, it was art,
Yeah.
but functional art.
Yeah.
Oh. Now, you rent this place out through Airbnb.com. I might mention again. Have you been doing that for long? Have you had a lot of people stay here?
This is our 2nd year, and we do, our season is short. It's from like April to October, and I will say October 31st is when this is our summer bedroom for my husband and I.
Oh, cool.
Except when there's Airbnb people.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
And we've generally packed up around October 31st, but this year I had people contacting me, please, it's, the second week in November, can I stay there? And I've said, it's winter camping. If you're okay with that, you may stay, but.
But I mean, honestly, even though the place, because I built a lot of different structures, tree houses, even though it's not insulated, if you had a little plug-in heater or so in here, you could probably warm this up well enough. Not in January,
Yeah.
but.
Yeah, except I've been hesitant to do that. I do have a plug-in heater, but because the metal roof, I just keep picturing the heat just flying out the roof.
Creating icicles from condensation.
Yeah.
All right, Janice, thank you so much for letting us intrude and check out your treehouse. It's gorgeous. And again, Airbnb.com. If you people out there feel so inclined. If you've never stayed in a treehouse, I do highly recommend it. Again, I'm Deek for RelaxShacks.com, and we will see you later.